welcome back. I'm your host, Jade Psycho Mamba, here to bring you another fun-filled episode of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. As you've noticed when I made the title to this episode, I of course had this in mind. I was just like, I gotta.
Bloody hell. Not a... Take this away from me. Don't you know this kind... I went there. I've never been a godly man, you know. One time I visited a shrine, and look what that got me. A ghost hovering over my head. I dug around a bit looking for Kendall's remains, and then I heard howling, got scared and ran away. At first, I thought it was a wild animal, or some weird beast. Thinking about it now, I guess it must have been Kendall. He was letting me know he was coming. Damn him. All right, I went there, and Kendall didn't say a thing about a burial at sea. All he said was that he won't know peace until he takes me with him to the underworld. I may be old, but I don't want to go there yet. The idea terrifies me. Now... It's because... he trusted me the most, and I was the one who let him down. When push came to shove, I blew it. Tagden was arguing for the bandits to only take Kendall, and I didn't make a peep. I still remember the way Kendall was looking at me when they were slitting his throat. I don't know. Tagden and Finley seem fine, but I've felt bone-crushing guilt ever since it happened. Wouldn't you be wondering if you could have done something more than just beg for mercy? Finley lost his tongue, Tagden his hand, and me, now I'm an old hobbler missing a leg. We all have wounds to remind us of what happened until the day we die. And that's why we decided to never tell a soul. Please, take his remains away from here.
I hadn't even noticed the peg leg. My freaking nose.
Stay focused. This is going to hurt. Your road ends here. We'll make short work. Your gold belongs to us now.
You freaking...
This is my lucky day. Your gold belongs to us now.
Alright.
This is my lucky day.
How much do I got? Oh, I got plenty of space.
Who goes there? Your road ends here.
that Brannigan.
This is going
Next.
to hurt. Is that
Level upper.
you're no match for Arthur?
Gotcha, bitch.
Look, Tadgan and Finley also did their part. Tadgan goaded those bandits quite nicely, so they killed me, but not them. But why should I stop haunting him? Oh, I didn't know how else to find him. Now you've led me to him. Thank you for that. I don't owe you squat. I'm not entirely convinced that morality of mortals is some... Maybe. Just maybe.
Oh, it's the Archspire. Huh. So I'll keep that one in mind. One of the main things I was working towards. Which one was it? Where was it? There was a... Was it down here? No. There was a spell. Yeah, where was it? Okay, let's go back to endurance, and I think it was, I want to get this one, take 15% less damage. Now I don't know if that's, if you have to use stamina and then your stamina goes back up, but we'll see. So I need to level up 2 more times to get this. Because I really, really want to unlock or get Excalibur without needing the help of the captain. There's always more quests. Yeah. Oh, that one. Right. That's weird. I was like getting sneak damage when... Is it because I was hitting them before they detected me? Because I wasn't even in sneak. That's weird. Sage is always good. That deer saw what I did and was just like, nope. Hello, Marg. Marg. That's not horrible. That's worth a little bit more. These things ain't worth jack. I should be using that. What the crap? What did I just... That's a broad axe. Oh, my woodcut. I don't remember selling these.
Please, stay. You're my favorite. Do you keep bandit?
What is up with the markers? Why do they seem so blurry? Or is it because there are so many of them?
Stay quiet. Stay safe.
So it is... I wonder... It said 8 minutes, 30 seconds. I haven't played this game, at least on this character, in a bit, so... or like for a day or two. So... there. I'm looking for a bed, and I'm just like,
I should stay out of trouble.
okay, so if that is what I think it is. Each hour in this game is a minute in real life. So if that's the case, let's make it productive while we wait. Before I get too far. $10 gold. Boom. Plus, I think I need more Drowner tongues for that armor piece. Shall become my income. Now remember, if you time it just right to block before they hit you, then it's called a parry, and it reduces their stamina. And of course there are builds. If you decide to go with the melee build, you can increase certain skills to increase the stamina loss that the enemy suffers when you parry. And of course you can also, one of the points on the skill tree will actually increase your parry window, because I know for a fact I do not have the best timing all the time. In fact, more often than not, I usually am off by a bit. So, and I get tricked too. I see you. Soon, my friend. Soon. Or level 28, and we're about a quarter of the way through. I should definitely be able to make that. Definitely getting a good amount of Drowner tongues. In fact, let's go there right now. Here. So with that little outing, yeah, because I had just leveled up before coming back to the fort, so it's a good bit of experience points. Now, if there is a way to increase your level up rate, and that is to pretty much put an entire night or an entire day cycle behind you with rest, so that you are well rested, and it gives you an experience boost when you defeat enemies. So of course you gain more experience per kill, and of course you do it at night, the enemies are slightly stronger. Huh, so that requires wolf claws, huh? And this is all made from the red caps. Okay, we are trying to make... There's the Drowner's gloves, but where's the rest of... Is that iron? Yep, sure is. Okay. And we are going to my house. So I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of it. Or I am just out of, where's my, there's... Oh wow, I do not have enough iron. Also, I want to make sure I have the right... Oh, I haven't done that quest on this character. Okay, so first off, I have to have enough iron. Second, I have to make both of these count because basically I can't afford to mess up with how many Drowner tongues I have. Go back here and check on the plant. Because it's almost daytime anyway.
Less attention, the better.
Achievement unlocked. It's alive! Cultivate a plant.
Not bad. Listen, how about we grow something bigger?
Sultan bigger?
Size-wise. How else? Good. Now pay attention, because I won't say this twice.
Freaking chickens.
You're going to get us some pumpkin seeds. I don't know. Find a farm. Ask some farmers. Do you need everything?
You know what? I think...
Keep your head down.
I think I might know where to find some. If I... Now the thing is, will I be able to remember where? No. Huh. God, I wish I could remember where it is. That little random farm being ran by those skeleton brothers. I feel like maybe it was somewhere around here. Okay, so people are awake. Stash this other stuff. Boy, I picked up a lot. Okay, did that part. Now the conch. Alright. I think practicality affects your crafting skill. So, of course, if you put points into that, it'll raise your success rate and you wouldn't have to worry about creating broken items.
Always good to have a little rest. Ha! You've done it again! Oh, I've got something else for you, friend. This one will make you sweat, but hopefully you'll come out as sharp as my finest blade. Oi, friend. You went and made armor based on the Armor's Almanac, didn't you? I should have warned you. That's a terrible idea. Those books are the biggest load of crap I've ever come across. And I've talked to Rolf when he's had a few too many. Yeah, well, Alar is a fanatical follower of that Shadow Blade. He's read a couple of those books, and suddenly he thinks he knows my trade better than I do after 40 years in the forge. He even had the nerve to argue with me. Now, I told him, I can hammer your face just as easily as this steel. Well, that shut him up quick.
Usually would.
Out in Shitblade, you mean? Of course I don't respect it.
Sounds like a
Ruining
Twitter
the reputation of every armorer
comeback.
out there. No one knows who he is or why his nonsense even gets published. But plenty of people would love to get their hands on him. I'd gladly get rid of him myself. Well, if you could find him, knock some sense into his empty head. And cut off his hands, so he'd never write another book. I would cover you in gold. I've got no idea. Maybe Alar knows something. He's the biggest admirer of that charlatan I've ever
This
met.
is definitely something I
He's
did
been
not do
trying
with my
to
other
share
character.
the wisdom
I never
of
got
those
this far.
books, but I chased him off and haven't seen him since. Thank you. You'll not only make this old
You know what's
smith happy,
scary about
but
this?
the entire guild
He's
will be
100% serious. He hasn't been joking at all. He's been 100% serious about this. I thought I already made that before. Let's see. Corpse Eater, Festering. Revenant's Cowl. God, I kill enough of those things. Yeah, they're weak.
I might retire early and let you take over the forge. Joking aside, that's some bloody fine work. Looks like you've handled everything I had for you. If you're hungry for more knowledge, you might want to seek out a blacksmith from the tribes. Say what you want about the Dalrida, but those bastards have tricks up their sleeves that even I don't know.
So that's so. Okay,
Depends.
Oh, that's my dream too. Would you take my... Because I know where to find him. The almanac isn't printed by Arden himself, but in Timberwall, based on his manuscripts. In the first editions, they accidentally included not only Arden's name and pen name, but also his place of residence. I paid a good sum to get a copy, but here it is. No problem. I'll lend you this copy.
Oh. So that's for the next area. Alright, like I said, I think those brothers are somewhere around here. And when I say brothers, I mean the skeleton farmers. Gosh, I hope I have enough money. I don't think I've ever seen pumpkin... I don't remember seeing pumpkin seeds. Okay. Here. Maybe I was wrong. Did I complete this one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had completed all the Stagfather shrines in this region. Yes.
Remain vigilant.
You're no match for me. I've had worse. Back to your hovel, coward. I see fear in your eyes. I'll strike you down. I will be your downfall.
It's not bad, but sorry, I prefer mine. How did I not notice this spot before? Okay, I think that strange sound I'm hearing is coming from just the spells.
Someone's out there.
Ah, darn. I thought I was there. Potatoes. Or if... Wait. If they're saying I need to find... Pumpkin. I think... Yeah, over here.
We have company.
They've got stuff here, so it's possible. Maybe we can find... Although, usually you only find fruits and vegetables You don't necessarily find seeds. And I don't remember if this place produced pumpkins. Yep, the sound went away as soon as I switched to the pickaxe. Okay, so we've found tomatoes, potatoes, blueberries, carrots, parsley. I wonder if this is going to be one of those things that I'll have to look up. Blueberry. Okay, so no good here. Wish I could remember where those skeleton brothers are. Raspberries? Huh. Didn't realize that was an option. I must have been somewhat thorough in my looting. This is the windmill. Sure, I'm finding a lot of blueberries. maybe if I stay on the road, maybe I'll have a better chance of running into them. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. Okay, there's the fort. We'll eventually find Sir Galahad. Okay, that leads across to there. Already been over there. Ooh, it's about to go night-night. Oh, this is the deserted settlement. Little snare, spade, mandrake. Cabbage, potato, sleep together. That was no help. Trying to think of what places have would she have any? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I could try the guy who hangs out over here. And I don't know if any of these people sell anything. I think there's actually a farm right here, but I don't know if it... Oh, we'll have to find out. Huh. Back at the fort again. Surprised I haven't ran into any weird spawn. Keep raising that agility. And of course, working on your talents. Yep, right there. 240 experience there. That's 6 bears right there.
Found you.
Magic's already at 71. You guys really Okay, is it just my imagination, or is this the same number of enemies I fought when there were criminals? But now it's a freaking flood of weird spawn. I wonder if there's a correlation. Wood. I'll be right back, folks. Sorry about that delay, folks. I'm honestly a bit stunned by this. That's a pretty neat, I think. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon. It's a claymore. So you block spells, you'll be able to move faster. I wonder, because of how cool they made upgrading can increase the benefits of the gear. So would it increase the how would you say it? Would it increase the percentage, or would it increase the duration? I'm actually kind of curious because when what's his name was talking about how they had their own stuff.
Our leader, and soon the leader of all the Dariata. He doesn't piss about trying to make deals with Camelot. He fights for what we're owed with fire and iron. He will unite all the tribes, and then we'll march on the capital. True, I can't wait for it to go up in flames. No. One Eye is in the temple, and as I already said, you're not going in there. Right now, most of them have their heads stuck up their own arses. Even...
Sorry, folks responding to a message.
Oh yeah, I would follow.
And if you happen to be watching, feel free to comment in the chat. I've got my chat up right now on my phone, so I'll be able to respond to your comments.
Wardens. Do you know anything about the tribes? Mater, bless me, for I will sin. Yes, the Stone Wardens, masters of working with weird stone and weird steel. The toughest materials on the damn island. As you can guess, I'm one of them. Or at least, I was until I started following One Eye. You'll find Doriata from all clans there, though most of them are Ulfrites, of course.
The dialogue in this game is so much more
Outside
in-depth.
the tribes wants to join the elite Daliata Brotherhood. I'll be shitting diamonds before that happens.
I'll be shitting
You've got to
diamonds.
know how to work with ancient magical materials, and the only ones who can teach you are the Daliata Master Craftsmen. And to even get that far, you need to become a friend of the tribes, which means doing things that would make any Ariata jealous. But hey, if you manage it, I'll forward you a nice brooch so you can visit Barvander without getting an axe lodged in your arse. Do you have any idea how weird stone and weird steel are shaped? You've got to strike the stone or metal in a way that makes them sing a special song they've remembered for centuries. Learning that takes years, and it's one of the most respected Daliata traditions. But hey, if you want to give it a shot, go ahead.
To all of you
Who
joining
knows?
in to
Maybe
watch,
you'll
thanks
pull
for
it off.
joining. Again, if you wish to, go ahead and leave a comment, and I'd be happy to respond. Respond.
Matter, old me, because I'm about to lose it. You want to try? Fine. Here's the guide, a piece of weird stone. Go ahead, try to sing a simple relic out of it.
Echoes in stone. Hey, 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, you idiot. They're people, not birds. Okay, where is it? There it is. Good thing I've already got a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Give it to him. I'm about ready to level up again.
Damn. How did you do that? Did someone teach you how to shape
These
weird
people
stone?
have more
Or do you have 4
enunciation
blood in you or
in
something?
their speech.
I mean, sure, the craftsmanship is rough, and there's a lot that could be improved, but damn. I've got to admit, I didn't expect you to pull it off. Didn't think it was possible without learning the Dalariata rituals. If you really want to join the Stone Wardens, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is that even though I could recommend you, since I joined up with 1 eye, my word means jack shite to the Stone Wardens.
Jack shite.
You need to find someone in the 4-1 Swords who can teach you more about the Four-Dweller song. Unless you head north to Quanach and find Core. Talk to him. Mention my name. He should help you get in with the Stone Wardens and reach Darvanner. The Stone Wardens bring together master craftsmen who are respected by everyone. Well, except for a few thewed mongrels. If they back 1 eye, convincing the rest would be a lot easier. A friend, and probably a better blacksmith and stonemason than I am. But if you tell him I said that, I'll rip your tongue out. He didn't join up with 1 eye because he's never cared about anything but his craft. But that's why he's still at the Stone Wardens and can help you get in. Not everyone in the tribes knows how, but yeah, most of the people who know the songs of the Four Dwellers are probably Dalariata. Why? Hell, we've been living in these mountains for centuries, and we've learned how to work with every other damn stone or metal. The Thuds will tell you it's because they connected with some ancient magic of those materials, or there's some nonsense. But that's total rubbish. I bet it was the old friends who first figured it out. Just kept hammering at that damn weird steel until they finally made it work.
No keeping that. That thing's not even worth that much. That's right. All these different burning embers. Once you get your I would recommend at least getting your practicality up to where your selling is equal to the buying, so 100%, and you can make decent money. But if you really want to juice it up, then I'd say at least go up to 150% selling. Ooh, these these faded hoods are actually worth something. If you figure weight versus value. Man, these things were taking up all sorts of space. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that one yet because that's Quanok. Hey, you Groder. They'll probably all asleep. Okay, next we have up there. Right, I wanted to check here real quick. It's a ramshackle old farmhouse right now, but let it go. Okay, did it seriously just disappear? Incarnation. Okay, there is nothing. Okay, so this place is a bust. Let's see. Yeah, we'll walk. I wonder if it's been enough days for that thing to come back. Be pretty sick. I wonder if getting it during yay, another magic boost. Hey, there he is. How you doing, Shank? Now, why all of a sudden do I have an Arthur memory?
I heard rumors. The Del Rita chieftains spoke among themselves of the stone wardens they brought from the homelands. Yet when I asked, they had little to say. It seems their brotherhood has found a way to bend the weirdness to their will. That is good, I suppose. If you have the chance to learn from them, do so. We need every advantage to restore peace to Avalon.
So what I was talking about earlier if you look on the right side, I have prices of bought goods. That never changes as far as I know. Price of sold goods is currently at 100% because my practicality, 5 points means, well, in this case it'd be 4 added points. So it'd be an extra 40%. I can't remember what it starts at, but put it this way, it's low. In fact, I think maybe it starts at 50% price of sold goods. So yeah, you're getting ripped off big time there. Not only is it good to increase that, but if you look, crafting bonus, basically you have better chance of making better items. The handcrafting bonus, that will also reduce your chance of creating crap. By crap I mean where it says, oh, you've made broken item. So there's that, the weak spot damage, and stamina and mana cost. There are going to be spells that I will end up getting that take a large amount of mana to use per cast. So being able to reduce that is also good for me. So that for practicality. And also, it's actually very good to get your practicality up high to increase your price of sold goods, because upgrading is going to be paramount to your success. Let's see, did I already raise my yeah, so I also had this all the way increased. Endurance, this, and then my next level up I will be able to do this. I'm hoping that's saying I'll take less damage while having full stamina. Did I get any more? Yes, I did. Woo. It'd be cool if I got pumpkin seeds out of identifying items. Ethereal cobwebs. Okay, there was a spot right here. Springy little buggers, aren't they? High voltage. Can't shake the shock because nobody wants to stop. Check it out. I haven't heard the song in a while, so I may have gotten some of the lyrics wrong. Lots of iron. Did I already get... Yes, I did. If you're just tuning in, each region will have a shrine to a particular creature, and each one offers a sort of a status boost. So if we go back to character, there are... I know there was one I think I got from the wolf shrine, that increases your critical damage. So every single shrine that you come across, make sure you have, or eventually... How the frick did I not notice this earlier? Eckhart's Cave. Oh, it's another cobweb. Wait, is this... Never mind.
Give up now! Give up now!
You're stuck. Execute. Yeah, if you, if you can parry and reduce the, a person's stamina down to nothing, they go into a vulnerable state.
You made a big mistake!
Dang it.
Your
Even the-
gold belongs to us! Your wealth is ours! This is going to hurt. Your road ends here!
Okay. Poor Eckhart. Ah, we got another recipe book. Okay, but why didn't it... Did I already read that? Oh, that's what I'm supposed to take to that one guy. Yeah, so maybe that's what it's talking about with the, a fleeting manifestation of form emerging from the mist itself. That thing that we've been seeing whenever you get that really weird feeling like something's watching you. Dang, that is some artwork. Another origin potion. I don't suppose you have pumpkin seeds? Yes, Winter's Crone's Wrath? Winter's Crone's Wrath. Holy crap. It's almost like an ice shotgun spell. Honestly, not that big a fan of it. Quite frankly, I've come to enjoy the spells that are just wham bam, thank you ma'am. Thought he was underneath the...
Stay focused.
Yep. Anytime you see a type of alcohol, grab it. He's a good little boy. I think it's a boy. I'm not sure. Nice. So if you haven't noticed it, if you've been playing the game and you haven't noticed it, I by accident found that there are certain books that will actually grant you an attribute point towards a particular attribute. I noticed this when I went to the crypt I think it was called the Forgotten Crypt, or maybe it's the Crypt in the Forgotten Cemetery. Either way, there was a book called the Camelot Crimes or Avalon Crimes, something like that. And I just barely noticed on the right side of my screen, I think it said I'd gotten an attribute point towards perception. And I did the math with all of my leveling, and I was like, yeah, that's right. That, with my level, that point shouldn't have been able to should not have been able to be there. So not only are there books that can give you recipes, whether it be for cooking or for potions or for even crafting armor and weapons, yeah, there is most like, or there are benefits in almost any book or piece of paper. You just have to be paying attention. And even if it's not worth anything, or if it doesn't provide an extra benefit, then you can just sell it. Utrick from Dunkeld. Okay, so just said 4 types of substance. So unless the eternal and destructible are 2, because it's saying perceptible, which is eternal or destructible, then that would make 4. Makes me wonder if there's another book here. Did I already come up here? Yes, it did. Okay, and that's the entrance. Brutal. I actually, and this was a gift from my late grandmother, had 2 books of Celtic fairy tales. Hansel and Gretel is one of those fairy tales. But yeah, those fairy tales do not have happy endings most of the time. Kind of creepy. Shoot, even I don't even think the Aladdin, it's not Celtic, but still, even that one I don't think has quite the happy ending that Disney portrays. Okay, I think we're done here. And I can't go there yet because that's Quanacht. as much as I have scoured this place, still keep finding stuff. But that's the beauty of this game is you can do a once over, a twice over, a thrice over, and you still may end up finding something you didn't notice before. I mean, I'm certainly finding stuff I didn't find with my... Sorry, I felt like the music shifted. Boom. My stomach is growling so hard right now. I am trying to lose weight, and part of that method is intermittent fasting, and I basically don't eat until noon, which of course I also control my intake. Yeah. I'm still within the early stages of it, so my stomach has not quite acclimated to it yet. Again, how do we keep finding this stuff even when we've been here multiple times? Interesting. Let's have a look, shall we? Hitting a target has a 15% chance to stun it. You don't say. Requires 12 strength to use. God, I wish I'd find those freaking skeleton farmers. Again, a truly bizarre thing to happen there. But they sell produce. And again, I feel like if I find them, I'd be able to find the pumpkin seeds. Arrows consume 10 mana, but chill the opponent. Interesting. Requires more dexterity. That thing's worth a pretty penny. And of course, the more you raise your practicality, the more it'll be worth. This, I think, leads to... Yep. Pretty sure I dealt with it too. Where are we right now? So annoying. Maybe in this area? All Mother Shrine. No, you're being killed.
Back to your hovel, coward!
Isn't the Lightning Tavern actually worth something? Yeah, it's 9.3, but good enough. They've still got plenty of capacity, so. How are there still so many things I have not looted yet? Oh gosh, I forgot about these. Yeah, I found these with my first character. I think a couple of the armor pieces are actually very nice. Yes, the boots and the jacket. Okay, so yeah, the jacket and the boots are what I want to use. Cool thing is that these are already lighter than the armor I'm already wearing. So, I mean, if you look at this Spellslinger's jacket, increased spell power by 30%. And then the boots, I lose the mana regen, but that's 0.5. But the more I raise my spirituality attribute, the higher my mana regen already. And this increases spell power by another 15%. So definitely worth it. My Cowl of the Waning Moon already gives me 1, and I haven't even upgraded it yet. If you look, I have not put anything into it. So I could, and its armor rating is already much higher. So yeah, I could just upgrade the Cowl of the Waning Moon and get way better benefits. This, meh. It's better mana, better max mana, but the increases mana regen when not in combat definitely outweighs it. So, heck yeah. Let's go to character, go to attributes. Spell power has now breached 500%. Oh baby. I have not done any upgrading yet. This way. And if you find any statues like this, read them. Is this a Robin Hood of Robin of Locksley or Sherwood? Robin of the Sherwood. Yep. Instant increase to any of your talents. Of course it was right on the other side of that. Wish I could find that flamin' farm. I've already been here multiple times. Could it should be further over here. More copper. How are we doing on experience? Not too far in. This is still here. I know I'd already been here before. Is it about to be? Yes, it is. This is ridiculous. How is it so hard to find these farmers?
Stay focused.
Let's wait a second. 21:37. I think once it hits 22. Yeah, I admit. I thought that it would have stopped beeping after a while. The thing is, I replaced the battery in it. I'm wondering if the smoke detector itself needs to be replaced. Insanely TV, why do I feel like I know that? Why do I feel like I know that name?
Your gold
Wait.
belongs to us.
I knew it. These guys were protected by something. See, as soon as he stepped out of that barrier, he was affected by the weirdness. Boy, this guy was loaded.
What a whim!
That's right, come.
You're welcome.
Out of your little barrier. Boom. Amazing I can find all these veggies and whatnot just randomly scattered about. I didn't even know this game had pumpkins in it. Key to the cage. Oh, it's one of those weird lanterns. Oh.
Help!
Hello there.
Help! I'm here! Help! Much better. I suggest we leave quickly. You may have attracted some attention with your actions. The Dar. The Pict. I'd add at your service, but we both know that's not how this works. Not here, not now, not yet. I know the weirdness, and in these times, such knowledge is worth more than gold. That's why they captured me, and it's probably why I'm still alive. I overheard them say they're going to hand me over to some crow. Crow isn't a name, but a title. Crows belong to the children of Morrigan. I assume the one holding me was a hatchling. He would have been promoted to a fledgling if the handover succeeded. That's all I know. Can I go now? You've never seen a desecrated shrine of the All-Mother. Incredible. I thought the terror of the children had spread far by now. Morrigan is their goddess, where the All-Mother stands for love, care, and peace. Morrigan is her opposite, a patron of war, death, and destruction. If the All-Mother is the light, Morrigan is a shadow. You have no mercy. I tell you what I know. Let's not linger to every bandit on Avalon wants to join the children of Morrigan. They control everything that happens in the shadows. Smuggling, politics, assassinations. They claim they're building a new world from the ashes of the old, under Morrigan's banner instead of the All-Mother's. That's probably why they're rounding up the Picts. You did save me. It is and isn't. It depends on how you approach it. The weirdness is pure potential, an untamed creative force. If you fear it, your fear will create horrors. But if you enter with an open mind, a universe of possibilities will unfold before you. We Picts have been trying to understand the weirdness for years, to make it serve our purpose. It has always been and always will be. But I doubt it has a specific origin or beginning. It's as natural to Avalon as any other element. You need not fear it. We do know, however, that the Four Dwellers were... there's the trouble. It's like air. You can limit it by lighting a fire in a sealed... People use various methods. Weird candles, menhirs, even bonfires fueled by ethereal... I overheard them mention the ruins of Roskri. It's a tiny village, long abandoned.
That one place.
I suspect it's... But if you're thinking of ambushing the crow... However, if we pretend... They didn't keep me in prison for nothing. I propose we meet near Roskri. If they don't get me, they'll just find 3 other... If that's your will, the weirdness will soon envelop...
shoot, I'm over my 2-hour mark. I'm going to go back to the Horns south then. What's this? Oh, is this what I think it is? I swear, how do I keep getting this stuff? Yep, this is this spot. Which means there's a fast travel here. Holy crap, there's a grindstone here. So I can do my upgrading right here. Nice. And I already lack the money. Okay, did this one... Where's the gauntlets I already have? Is this showing everything that I own? So even though... Okay. This is everything in my stash. Here they are. So that's that. I was gonna see if the... Where are my spell slinger? Oh yeah, I wanna... Okay, why can't I... Weird. Last thing I want to do is get back to the horn. Where's the freaking... There it is. Gonna end the stream like we normally do, which is see how we're doing in terms of our odds of pulling out Excalibur. First, of course, or first I'm gonna let my health recharge. And we're going to see what our odds are of pulling Arthur's memory out. Okay, save. And here we go. Jeez, I think maybe if I was lucky, a quarter. So, still not even close. Alright folks, you know the drill. I upload my videos to my YouTube channel, same as my gamer tag. Feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. If you wish to stay up to date on future releases, please hit that subscribe button. I'm Jade Psycho Mamba. See y'all next time.